Chapter 1: The Rise of the Nazis. In the early 1930s, Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rose to power in Germany. They promoted extreme nationalism, anti-Semitism, and militarism. Hitler's leadership marked the beginning of a dark era in world history. The Nazis exploited economic instability and widespread discontent in post-World War I Germany to gain support, culminating in Hitler's appointment as Chancellor in January 1933. Chapter 2: Anti-Semitic Legislation. Once in power, the Nazis wasted no time in implementing anti-Semitic laws and policies. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 deprived Jews of their German citizenship, forbade them from marrying non-Jews, and restricted their participation in various aspects of public life. These laws laid the legal groundwork for further persecution. Chapter 3: Kristallnacht, the Night of Broken Glass. In November 1938, the Nazis organized a coordinated attack on Jewish businesses, synagogues, and homes, resulting in widespread destruction and violence. This event, known as Kristallnacht, marked a significant escalation of anti-Semitic violence and harassment. It was a chilling precursor to the atrocities that would follow. Chapter 4: The Ghettos. As the Nazi regime intensified its persecution of Jews, they established ghettos in Eastern Europe to isolate and control the Jewish population. Living conditions in these ghettos were harsh, with overcrowding, starvation, and limited access to basic necessities. The ghettos became a grim precursor to the horrors of concentration and extermination camps. Chapter 5: The Wannsee Conference. In January 1942, high-ranking Nazi officials met in Wannsee, a suburb of Berlin, to discuss the final solution to the Jewish question. This meeting formalized the plan to systematically exterminate Europe's Jewish population. The decision to implement mass murder on an unprecedented scale was chillingly documented during this conference. Chapter 6: Concentration Camps. The Nazis established concentration camps across Europe, where they imprisoned, tortured, and killed millions of people, primarily Jews. Auschwitz, Dachau, Buchenwald, and Bergen-Belsen are some of the infamous camps where unimaginable atrocities took place. Prisoners endured forced labor, medical experiments, and starvation, resulting in immense suffering and death. Chapter 7: Extermination Camps. In addition to concentration camps, the Nazis built extermination camps such as Auschwitz-Birkenau and Sobibor, specifically designed for mass murder using gas chambers and crematoria. These camps were responsible for the majority of Jewish deaths during the Holocaust. The systematic efficiency of these extermination camps was a horrifying testament to the depths of human cruelty. Chapter 8: Resistance and Liberation. Despite the odds, some individuals and groups engaged in acts of resistance within the camps and ghettos. Secret publications, underground organizations, and individual acts of defiance offered glimmers of hope amid the darkness. Liberation by Allied forces and the Soviet Red Army brought an end to the Holocaust in 1945, though the survivors faced immense physical and psychological trauma. Chapter 9: The Aftermath. As the world learned the full extent of the horrors of the Holocaust, the Nuremberg trials were held to bring Nazi war criminals to justice. Survivors faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives and communities. Many emigrated to Israel, the United States, and other countries, contributing to the Jewish diaspora. Chapter 10: Remembering the Holocaust. The Holocaust left an indelible mark on history. It is essential to remember the victims, honor the survivors, and educate future generations about the atrocities that occurred. Holocaust memorials, museums, and educational programs worldwide serve as reminders of the consequences of hatred, prejudice, and unchecked power, promoting the imperative message, never forget.